Yo, what's up everybody?
Welcome to our final South Island vlog. Hope you've been enjoying the series with us so far. Today we are headed over to Franz Josef, but the weather, as you can see, is not so good.
It does make for some really beautiful driving though. You can see all the waterfalls all around us.
It's very dramatic and we love seeing different sceneries, and New Zealand's got it in bucket loads. But yeah, we hope that the weather will clear up for us so that we'll be able to get a glimpse of those glaciers. We are staying for 2 nights there though, so hopefully one of those days will be good.
Fingers crossed. Yen and I have just arrived at our Airbnb accommodation. Yen has gotten herself settled up here somewhere.
Here.
Hello.
Come on up.
Okay.
This is Takoha and Simon's Airbnb. So we have just got a room in their home here in Wharerako, which means treehouse, and that is the perfect name for this place because it really does feel like a really cool treehouse.
Yeah, it does feel like you're amongst the bush.
Yeah, so this is our room, the kereru room. Kereru is the New Zealand wood pigeon. So it's very nice and spacious. It's toasty with the heater going. Got like old light switches. Haven't seen these for
A long time.
Yeah. And it's an ensuite, so we've got a shower and toilet just over here.
There's also some communal areas, I think, just before
Yes,
I saw.
that's right. So the communal areas in here is the kitchen, the lounge here, and yeah, you can use the dining room to have breakfast in the morning as well.
Breakfast is included with this Airbnb.
Continental breakfast, that's pretty cool, eh?
Yeah, definitely.
Probably going to wrap things up here and call it a day because it is pouring outside and it was a very long drive, 3.5 hours I think. Hopefully, fingers crossed, tomorrow the weather clears up and we're able to go on our walk and get a glimpse of that glacier. So we'll catch you there.
Morning guys. Brand new day and it looks like we are good. I mean, it's a little bit cloudy, but yeah, there's no rain. So we're gonna head over to Franz Josef right now. I think we spoke a little bit too soon, guys.
Yeah, just a couple of minutes into our drive and it started raining.
I did check the weather forecast yesterday and this morning and it did say it was meant to be sunny
or cloudy, which would have been fine.
So we're just gonna chill out here a bit and fingers crossed for the best.
Okay guys, I think this is about as good as it's going to get. We can see some blue sky, bit of sun. I can even hear birds chirping and the rain has reduced to like a very fine sun shower. So let's go. The reason why we keep saying a glimpse of the glacier is because over the past 150 years and even in the last 10 years alone, the glaciers just retreated a lot. Apparently the distance viewpoint changes every day based on the safety. So usually I think it's around 750 meters or 800 meters away. Today it's 2,000 meters away, so I don't know if that's a more recent thing, but it means we're going to be quite far from it.
Yeah, makes me a little bit emotional thinking about it actually.
It's pretty sad, yeah.
Because it shows that global warming definitely is a thing. Otherwise, how do you explain these glaciers melting so much?
So it was maybe only about 15 minutes from the car park to the furthest point that we could reach today.
Yeah, and Yen and I have been here for quite some time because the clouds have been shifting throughout that time.
Yeah.
And we originally thought, oh no, you can't see the glaciers at all, but as the clouds started to move, we realized you still can see a peak of it right at the top.
You can see just how much it has retreated back up that mountain, which is really sad to see because this point where we are now in 1908 is how far the glacier actually came up to.
As a kid, I came here probably in the late or mid 90s with my parents, and you were able to definitely be able to see much closer of the glacier itself. If you do want to experience that these days, there are helicopter flights that you can do. They're normally about $180 plus to 200 something ish if you want to get a snow landing, and $400 to about $600 something. So
if you want to do the ice climb and see those famous blue ice.
Yeah, which we can sort of see.
It's a bit of a shame, you know, this thing is not going to show you the scale of how ginormous this area is.
No guys, the weather has just changed on us again. I don't know what happened. Like we literally just drove 10 minutes away from blue skies and sunshine, yes. And now we've got like full-on downpour rain now.
It doesn't look like this kind of rain is the type that will clear up anytime soon, unfortunately.
Yeah, so we might have to just call it here, head back, and try one more time tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. It is our last day before we head back. We just checked the weather forecast and it's looking pretty good at Fox Glacier. Fingers crossed it's actually the case. Just want to say a big thank you to Simon and Takoha for the great stay. And with that, let's go. Doesn't get me any more Kiwi than this.
Probably not.
We gotta dodge all
Paddle
these.
stops. Arrived.
We've arrived. We're at the peak viewpoint right now. This is a place that a lot of locals have been recommending to us, as well as the Eyesight Visitor Center. And it felt kind of counterintuitive because we were driving away from the glacier.
It felt like it was quite a distance, but
yeah.
Oh.
And we were like, how can you see the glacier from here? But now that we've arrived, it is pretty epic. Yen's found herself a little tool here.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. You can line it up and check out the mountain peaks. So look out for Mount Cook and Mount Tasman. But right now it's a bit cloudy, so you can't really see it. But yeah, we're getting a much clearer view than we were yesterday.
We're heading over to Lake Matheson next though, so.
Yeah, that's right. So we're doing that and then the walk and then we're off back to Queenstown to end our journey, unfortunately. But let's try to get a last few glimpses of these awesome glaciers. Headed over to the jetty lookout, which I believe is the shortest track, and it's about 45 minutes return. This part is wheelchair accessible too. I don't think the other parts are though. But yeah, we're gonna go take a look, see if it's got a nice reflection. I'm not sure though, because it is a bit of a breeze today. And yeah, we want to head over to the glacier so we won't spend too long at this point.
I always love a great moss. And there's some really interesting. I've never seen any moss that looks like this before. It's kind of like a little mini forest that's in the middle of a forest. So
it's quite amazing. What do they feel like?
They feel like little tiny trees, like I'm a giant and I'm touching the canopy of the trees.
There's Peter over there.
A perfect reflection? Maybe not right now. So apparently the best time to check out that very still lake is when you come here during either early morning or sunset. But we come just in the middle of the afternoon. Even like a slight wind gust can send these ripples through.
Yeah.
And what you're able to usually make out over in the edge over there is a reflection of both Mount Cook and Mount Tasman on the water. Still very nice, and we're gonna head over to Fox Glacier now.
After 28 minutes of a gradual incline steady pace walk, we've arrived at the Glacier viewpoint.
Yeah, the sign said it was meant to be 2 hours return, but we did it a lot faster than that. And once you reach here, you do get a sweet view of Fox Glacier. But if I have to be honest, I would say that the viewpoint we were at before was probably a little bit better, actually.
I'd agree. Here you do get to see it quite close, but even with the sun and the clouds cleared, it's very blindingly white. Even though in saying that, it's amazing to even get to see these glaciers, because these two glaciers, Franz Josef and Fox Glacier, are two of the most accessible glaciers apparently. So
yeah, and they are receding at a very fast pace, so it was nice to tick off this little special bucket list item for Yen.
Unfortunately though, this does mean we are at the end of our South Island road trip. We hope you guys have enjoyed following along this journey with us, because we got to see some epic views.
Yeah, we really enjoyed it. I gotta say, it's been a special trip.
Yeah, from the horse riding to the clay cliffs,
to Milford Sound's one of the most iconic places in New Zealand.
And even Lake Tekapo with that incredible view.
I'm glad that we made the extra long drive to get there, because it was totally worth it.
We hope these videos encourage you guys to come out and explore New Zealand too, for those who are here, and when the borders open, when people come to visit us as well.
Yeah, and if you've enjoyed these videos, don't forget to smash the like and subscribe button.
Please drop us a comment. We love hearing from you, and if you could share our video around, all that stuff really helps our channel, so we very much appreciate it. But until next time,
see you guys.
See you then.